The Great Catnip Incident. It was a typical Tuesday afternoon when disaster struck. I was peacefully watching Netflix on the couch, my cat Mr. Whiskers lounging beside me, when suddenly the unthinkable happened. My roommate, in a moment of feline-related mischief, decided to unleash a batch of super-potent catnip on the living room floor. At first, it seemed harmless. Mr. Whiskers sniffed, then snuffled, then let out a tiny mew of excitement. But within seconds, the room descended into chaos. Mr. Whiskers transformed into a catnip-crazed monster, rolling around on the floor like a furry little drunk, paws waving wildly in the air. The next thing I knew, all three of our household cats, Mr. Whiskers, Fluffy, and Mittens, were simultaneously losing their minds. They were chasing each other around the room, leaping over furniture, and generally acting like they'd all been possessed by the spirits of mischievous cat gods. I tried to intervene, but it was too late. The Great Catnip Incident had begun, and I was caught in the crossfire. Cats were crawling up my legs, pouncing on my toes, and generally making a nuisance of themselves. At one point, I looked up to see Fluffy perched on top of the TV, triumphantly holding a broken lampshade in her jaws like a trophy. Meanwhile, Mittens was doing backflips off the couch, and Mr. Whiskers was attempting to accidentally knock over a vase again. As the mayhem reached its peak, I realized I had two options: either join in on the fun and risk becoming a cat lady for life, or make a break for it and abandon ship. In the end, I chose the latter, fleeing the apartment and leaving the cats to their catnip-fueled madness. As I retreated to the safety of the nearest coffee shop, I couldn't help but wonder, what had I done to deserve this? And more importantly, how was I going to clean up the destruction when I got back home?